friends, welcome back to my channel and back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of a sit down, cozy, chill kind of video. We're going to be almost dropped that. We're going to be bookworming hard. So if you guys are into books, stick around. If not, still stick around because you may find that after this video you are into books. So just two things to address before we get into this. Number one, I am extremely burnt after the beach yesterday. We went last minute and we did not bring sunblock, which I really do not recommend. So even though we weren't there for long, I am absolutely singed. So that is why I look like a lobster. And the second thing is that the drilling that they're doing on the road is continuing. If you guys watch my last vlog, you'll know that I was contending with that last week Friday, and it appears that they are still going on. So if you hear that in the background, I'm really sorry. Unfortunately, the world does not stop when I start to vlog as much as I would like it to. Yeah, just bear with me on that. But basically today we are going to be doing my 2022 reading list. So I personally love watching these videos. One of my favorite YouTubers is Renee Amberg, and I relate to her so much because she's also a bit of a bookworm. And aside from just finding it interesting and kind of getting to understand other people's book recommendations and open my mind to things that I didn't really know about before, I also feel like doing this video specifically for me will be a great way to kind of motivate myself and help me accountable to reading all the books that I want to read this year and actually doing it. We all know how life gets. You plan things, you want to do them, and then it just slips away from you. So I really want to try read these. I mean, there's only 10, so I reckon that's a pretty good amount. If I read more, amazing, but this is my bare minimum, and these are books that I actually have not read since I got them. So if not now, then when? So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like if you do, subscribe if you're new here, and let's get into it. Okay, so before I show you my reading list and give you guys a bit of inspo, I feel like I should probably tell you a little bit about the books I like to read because I'm quite specific. So it has somehow worked out that all the books I read are written by women. It's not that I've got anything against male authors, because I don't. I just, for some reason, find that the books that stick with me or the books that I gravitate towards are female authors. Probably because I'm a woman myself, so I kind of resonate with their writing. I also only read books from the first person, so like I did this, I felt this. Otherwise I feel really disconnected from the characters and from the story overall. I feel like someone's telling it to me rather than me kind of living through the character, if that makes sense. And then I'm also obsessed with thrillers. Love, love, love a thriller. Psychological, crime, familial, any kind of juicy drama thriller situation, I am so here for. So now that that's out the way, we can dive straight into what books I'm actually planning on reading. So this is the one I am currently reading, hence the bookmark. It is called The Dilemma. I will also link all of these books and pages where you can buy them down below in case you're interested. I'm going to read the back of every book as well so that you can understand the little blurb. So I am basically on page 47 and I'm obsessed with it so far. I'm really, really loving it. As the first book of the year, it's going down really well. I'm obviously juggling quite a lot at the moment in terms of my work life, so trying to find time to sit down and read this has become challenging, but we're gonna definitely pick it up and start going again soon. It's Livia's 40th birthday and she's having the party of a lifetime to make up for the wedding she never had. Everyone she loves will be there except for her daughter Marnie, who's studying abroad. But although Livia loves Marnie, she's secretly glad she won't be at the party. She needs to tell Adam something about their daughter, but she's waiting until the party is over so they can have this last happy time together. Adam wants everything to be perfect for Livia, so he secretly arranged for Marnie to come home and surprise her on her birthday. During the day, he hears some terrible news. He needs to tell Livia because how can the party go on? But she's so happy, so excited, and the guests are about to arrive. The dilemma: how far would you go to give someone you love a few last hours of happiness? So it's pretty damn good, and it's basically told in two different aspects. So the one is from Livia, the mom, and the other one is from Adam, the dad. Each chapter is from their different perspectives, which I also find super interesting. So So far so good. Obviously the rest won't be a review because I haven't read them yet, but I'll just read the blurbs to give you guys a little bit of a sneak peek and get me excited and start planning which one I'm going to read next. The next one we've got is Little Disasters by Sarah Vaughan. Liz and Jess have been friends for 10 years, ever since they both started a family. But how well do they really know each other? When Jess arrives at A&E with her baby girl and a story that doesn't add up, Liz is the doctor on call. Jess has devoted her life to family and home, but she is hiding so many secrets. As the truth begins to emerge, Liz is forced to question everything she thought she knew about Jess and about herself. So this sounds pretty cool. I like it when they give you a taste in the back, but they don't like give away the whole story. Then The Silent Patient. I'm sure you've heard of this before. It is a really famous one. It's a New York Times bestseller, and I've only heard good things about it. As you can see, these books look a little bit old because my mom and I actually share books because we read the same genre. So all of these she bought and I've stolen. I've had this book since 2019 and I've never gotten around to it. So I think this is probably going to be the next one I read after the one that I'm currently reading. Alicia. Alicia Berenson writes in her diary as a release, an outlet, and to prove to her beloved husband that everything is fine. She can't bear the thought of worrying Gabriel or causing him pain. Until late one evening, Alicia shoots Gabriel 5 times and then never speaks another word. Theo. Forensic psychotherapist Theo Faber is convinced he can successfully treat Alicia, where all others have failed. Obsessed with investigating her crime, his discovery suggests Alicia's silence goes far deeper than he first thought. And if she speaks, would he want to hear the truth? Dun, dun, dun. Then number 4 is Forget My Name. I also love how they've written the blurb in the style of like it's in each window. This is by G.S. Monroe. You are outside your front door. There are strangers in your house. Then you realize you can't remember your name. She arrived at the train station after a difficult week at work. Her bag had been stolen and with it her identity. When she tried to report the theft, she couldn't remember her name. All she knew was her own address. Now she's outside Tony and Laura's front door. She says she lives in their home. They say they have never met her before. One of them is lying. Oh, actually, I don't know. Maybe I should read this one next. Okay, then we've got The Rumor by Leslie Cara. A casual comment, there's a killer among us. That's all it takes. She stabbed little Robbie Harris to change her life. She's living under a new name forever. She's reformed, so they say. I just love that. Like, how gripping is that? They haven't even really told you what the hell it's about, but I just feel like it kind of reminds me of like Big Little Lies or The Undoing or something. One of us is capable of murder, one of us has killed before. And I reckon it's kind of like either a family or a group of friends or something. So that sounds pretty good, and the reviews also seem really good. A twist you won't see coming, a roller coaster ride to the very last sentence. All things that I thoroughly enjoy about books. Then we've got Friend of the Family by Tasmina Perry. So this is actually the only book out of my pile that is written from third person. So they kind of refer to the characters as by their names or she or her. So the only reason I'm taking a chance on this, even though I know I struggle to get into those kind of books, is because it just sounds so damn juicy. So juicy. And I really want to give it a chance because I do realize that like I kind of isolate myself from a lot of good books because of the fact that they're not written the way I like them, which is not a bad thing. You have to be picky about your books because I'm not one to like dedicate myself to a book and plow through it if I don't like it. Like, life's too short. I think it's also good to just try every once in a while, see if I've changed, see if maybe it's just the books I've been reading and not the way they've been written. So this is going to be the tell-all. She thinks your life is perfect. She thinks you don't deserve it. Your job. Amy is more than happy to offer the daughter of an old friend work experience at her London magazine. Josie is young and ambitious. She just needs a foot in the door. Your home. When Josie arrives, she swiftly makes herself indispensable at your work and at home. And when childcare falls through before a long-awaited university reunion in Provence, it begins to look as if Josie may be staying longer than Amy had bargained for. Your husband. In the heat of Provence, Josie's presence starts to unsettle Amy, especially around her husband. As cracks begin to appear in Amy's perfect life, she cannot shake the feeling that the family friend may not be a friend at all. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Guys, I'm sorry, there's a siren going off now. I hope you can't hear it. I don't know. I guess I'll find out when I'm editing. We've got 7 Lies by Elizabeth Kay. It all started with one little lie. Jane and Marnie have been inseparable since they were 11 years old. They have a lot in common. In their early 20s, they both fell in love and married handsome young men. But Jane never liked Marnie's husband. He was always so loud and obnoxious, so much larger than life, which is rather ironic now, of course. Because if Jane had been honest, if she hadn't lied, then perhaps her best friend's husband might still be alive. This is Jane's opportunity to tell the truth. The question is, do you believe her? I mean, you guys, like, you know by now, just based off the back of these things, what kind of books I like. So that's another good one for the pile. And the next one we've got is One White Lie by Leah Conan. Imagine you finally escaped the worst relationship of your life, running away with only a suitcase and a black eye. Imagine your new next door neighbors are the friends you so desperately needed. Fun, kind, empathetic, very much in love. Imagine they're in trouble, that someone is telling lies about them, threatening their livelihoods and even their lives. Imagine your ex is coming for you. If your new best friend needed to tell you one small lie and all those problems would disappear, you'd do it, wouldn't you? So it's only one small lie until someone ends up dead. You guys probably think I'm so morbid, but honestly, like the juice, the suspense, it just comes with thrillers. Like, convince me otherwise. Then this absolute monster of a book, A Nearly Normal Family by M.T. Edvardson. So that could very well be a man for all I know, but I'm not discriminating. I'm not discriminating. Every murder case starts with a suspect. What if the suspect is your daughter? Would you believe her or the evidence against her? The father believes his daughter has been framed. The mother believes she is hiding something. The daughter believes they have no idea what she's truly capable of. There are 3 sides to the story, and the truth will shatter this family to pieces. Boom. So that is it for the kind of fictional thriller pile. There will be more added, I'm sure, but this is where we're going to start. We're going to start with these and we're going to smash them. And I'm really excited. And I'm hoping I can add even more to that list. So maybe we'll do a new book reading list later on in the year, depending on how well I do with these. Also, let me know if you want me to do like a review of each book once I've finished it. I can just slot them into a vlog or do like a dedicated kind of series on my channel for book reviews. Maybe that's actually not a bad idea. I might actually start doing that and do like a dedicated playlist. Or if you guys would prefer them in a vlog, let me know. Your guys' choice. Tell me down below in the comments. So the last book I'm going to talk about is not a thriller or fiction, as I said. It's actually, I wouldn't say a self-help book, but it's just a real life, I guess it's a self-help book. I don't know, I hate the term self-help book, but it's a very like refreshing take on how to live the best life you can. So it's The Rules of Living Well. It is a best-selling series. He's obviously done other books in this as well. It's very small and it's literally divided into rules, and each rule is about 2 pages, and it's written in a very humorous, matter-of-fact, relatable way, which I like. I struggle with some books that are very kind of holier than thou and hard to relate to, and the author's just a little bit stuck up on himself and thinks he's cracked the code to life. But I think when people write it like this and they're just like, this is how it is, take it or leave it, I find that really refreshing. So I did mention this in my day in the life video and my weekly vlog. So I'm sure you guys have seen it before if you've watched those, but I just thought I'd mention it again here because I really do want to finish this year, and I'm sure by reading a page a day I will get there. I haven't been super consistent with it. I have missed a day or 2 here and there, but my plan is to at least finish this whole book this year. It's a personal code for looking after yourself. Work, family, exercise, they're all important and there's never enough time. Too often you're left frazzled or stressed and not feeling your best. How can you effortlessly achieve a healthy balance so you can reach your potential? How do some people always manage to look relaxed and happy and get the best out of life? The rules of living well are here to tell you their secrets, mental, physical, and emotional, for a better, happier, longer life. Covering everything from well-being, exercise, relaxation, confidence, resilience, and learning to areas of your life such as work, family, and retirement, you'll find simple ways to achieve a healthy attitude and be your best self. So as somebody who, moving forward in my life, and the older I get, the more I realize the importance of finding happiness in the simple things, and all I really want from my life is just a simple, happy life with the people I love, doing the things I love, in a place I love. This sounds like the kind of book that will help me block out all the noise of what people expect you to be doing, or what the kind of pressure you put on yourself is to be doing, and just focus on the good things, and focus on how to just take baby steps into enjoying life to the fullest. And I think after everything we've been through, all of us, we could really use that. So I'll let you know how this book goes as I go. I've obviously just started reading it, so I don't want to judge it too soon. As I mentioned, let me know if you want me to do like a little review thing, or a halfway through review, or if you just want to ask in the comments. I'm happy to fill you in there. I'll add it in a vlog. You guys know the drift. So guys, there you have it. My 2022 reading list, starting with the dilemma there at the bottom, which I've already started. Let me know if you've read any of these, or if you are planning on reading any of them. Let me know what genre you guys like the most. Let me know if there's anything you suggest I read. So thank you so much guys for watching and for being here. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day or evening whenever you're watching this, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.